Welcome to this update. It's a fast update as the market is moving very volatile. But first, before we're going to start, subscribe to this channel beneath. Also like this video as I'm giving you this additional update when I'm not sober. So the point is what we have experienced in the past 48 hours is very important. First of all, it's a fundamental shift what we have experienced with GameStop, which means that the actual movement towards decentralized future and towards crypto is going to increase heavily in the coming months, years, whatever is going to occur. However, the shift is going to be massive. Because of that shift, we've seen Elon Musk and other big YouTubers and other big dudes adding hashtag Bitcoin towards their Twitter profile, which gave this small move that we see in the markets as Bitcoin pushed towards 38k because of Elon Musk adjusting or adding it towards his Twitter profile. Does that mean that the actual market sentiment and my actual view on the markets has shifted because of what happened today? No. In the short term, I'm still expecting a correction to occur, but in the long term, I'm anticipating a very bullish market to occur for crypto, as we should stop everything that happened yesterday. The first time we experienced something like we saw yesterday in plain sight happened yesterday. However, what happened yesterday is occurring every fucking time. So we have to adjust towards a decentralized system. We have to adjust towards Bitcoin because our current financial system is corrupt and faulty, and it has been since the start, as it's only adding value to a very small group of people, and we have to take that from them towards the big society. We have to be focused on Bitcoin. We have to make, or at least add our money to Bitcoin. That is the long-term view. But short-term, as you can see in the chart, Bitcoin has been very volatile in general, which means that we do see this big breakout to the upside. But this big breakout makes me go back towards the China pump. And if we go back towards the China pump in general, we can see what happened there. There we go. The China pump caused every long to be squeezed. And after that, we saw a big pump. But after the news was released, the price dropped down heavily. And if we go back in history, February is usually a month that we start correcting. And if you want to see a daily close in a bullish way, this is not the way. So if you want to start adapting towards Bitcoin, this bullish candle might make you very bullish on a fundamental point of view, but it should not be a trigger to start moving into Bitcoin at all times. What you want to see is currently we saw this big breakout towards 38k. However, we are also not holding 34.5. We are not holding 34k. So in the big view or the higher time frame view, we are not shifting at all. We are still in this scheme where we are expecting a correction to occur, as that is very healthy and organic for the markets. Also, fundamentally, we most likely will be seeing some corrections as the regulations will kick in, or some big parties will be saying that they should be adopting towards more regulations on Bitcoin, given what just happened in the past 48 hours. However, the 21 weekly MA is still something to watch. We are still expecting a correction to occur. At least I'm expecting a correction to occur, which means that there is no swing trade entry to be made in Bitcoin at all. There is no swing trade entry to be made in Ethereum. There is no swing trade entry to be made in any altcoin at this point. As when we are adopting towards any altcoin, and for example we take VeChain, it is showing that we see that the initial resistance zone is being rejected. So we see a full retrace. If we move towards RSR, we can see that the level that we wanted it to be hit is actually getting quite close, as we are in an accumulation range. So the strength on altcoins will happen during the altcoin summer. The strength on Bitcoin will happen at a later phase. Right now the market needs a correction, as that is very healthy and organic to occur. So should you want to start adapting towards Bitcoin, you should be using those corrections But you should also be aware that what happened today is just an intraday move that's being caused by Elon Musk promoting Bitcoin towards his Bitcoin profile. But as you can see, chasing any of these news events will not be increasing your portfolio. We're going to discuss this tomorrow in a new update as well, but I wanted to share this one with you as adjusting your portfolio towards what Elon Musk is saying, or to whatever people are saying, or to anything that you see because of what happened, and I know that it's in the Dutch newspapers as well, is not the strategy. You should be defining your entries based on historical price movements, based on historical price action, as usually the price of an asset moves the same as in the previous cycle, however slowly. So always be cautious. This is not a moment to chase your trades. You should be defining your price targets, and I'll be discussing that tomorrow morning. But I wanted to share this small video with you, and I'll see you back tomorrow in a fresh update after you subscribed. Have a wonderful evening.